Welcome to Collections of Cinema. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Collections of Cinema with me, Danny.
And me, Wavy. We're back after a hiatus.
An unplanned hiatus.
I mean, not really, but we...
I mean, it was not planned that we wait so long before the next one.
Busy stuff, and we just forgot and we didn't give a shit. So, we're back. And we watched a good amount of movies the last couple of weeks, and The Revenant was one of them, and we thought, hey, it's
cold outside. Let's talk about The Revenant.
Let's go with this incredible epic Western action drama from 2015, directed by Alejandro González Inarritu, and of course with Leonardo DiCaprio, who won Best Actor for his role.
Finally.
And Tom Hardy is in it, and Domhnall Gleeson, Will Powder, and some other great actors. This movie is fantastic. Budget of $135 million, and the box office was $533 million.
Whoa!
Which for a movie like that is insane. Simply because it's an original story or based on a book, but original. It's no IP. Sure, DiCaprio is attached to it, but yeah, it's insane. I don't know if a movie
but
like that,
also like a period drama kind of, those types of movies don't typically get so much.
But I remember that movie was like a spectacle. Everybody went to the movie theater and watched the movie.
Yeah.
Because not only because it has this infamous bear scene, but it was one of those movies that everybody saw at the theaters.
Yeah.
That was a good time. 2015, great time.
The plot of the movie, it's Leonardo DiCaprio is a frontierman, and he's with other frontiermen on a fur trading expedition in the 1820s. And he basically, pretty early in the movie, gets mauled by a bear. Pretty badly. And his team tries to carry him the rest of the journey, but they can't do it. They can't make it up like this really steep mountain in the snow, and so they had to leave him essentially. And they left 2 people with him. 3 technically, because his son also stayed behind. So his son and Tom Hardy and what is the other actor's name?
Will Poulter.
Basically stay behind to try and get him back, or stay with him until he dies, whichever comes first.
But Tom Hardy has other plans.
Tom Hardy has other plans because he's a dickweed in this movie. But yeah, so it's basically a survival movie.
Yeah, you are moving on the thing here.
My boob is touching the mic.
And he basically then says, hey, fuck this. He's going to die anyways. Let's leave. And they leave him there for dead. I
mean, not only that, Tom Hardy kills his son.
Oh, yeah, that too. So, I mean, that's a cool side story. There are like backflashes of Leonardo DiCaprio's character Glass, who has a son who is half Native American. So he had a wife, I assume a wife that was Native American, and he also speaks his language. I don't know what that is.
Pawnee. They're Pawnee Indians.
I think so, yeah.
His family.
And there are some really cool sequences from the past where you can see the village, I assume, got like completely burned down from, I guess, white people, and his wife died there, and his son survived with him, and he knew that having his son around those very racist people is not great. But he thought he could defend him, or at least try to save him somehow. But he ends up dying, and that basically pushes over. So
the son essentially caught Tom Hardy trying to kill Leonardo DiCaprio's character because he couldn't speak anymore. He was so mauled by the bear that it affected, he got slashed in the throat or something. So he wasn't able to speak at that time. And So Tom Hardy is like, blink if you want me to end it for you. Where it's like, everybody has to fucking blink. Of course he's going to fucking blink.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like you wait and he's like,
They're
I'm
just
not going to blink.
staring
I'm not
at
going
each
to
other.
blink. And then he blinks and he's like, oh, that's the sign.
Yeah. And then his son catches Tom Hardy trying to suffocate him.
Yep,
And
yep.
then they get into a fight and Tom Hardy kills the son. And I don't think that Leonardo DiCaprio saw it happen.
He didn't see it, but he
knew
found
there
the
was,
body.
yeah, but he found his body. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So it's also kind of a revenge. It's like it's a survival movie, and he's surviving because he wants revenge.
Yeah,
essentially.
And the whole a big part of the story is him trying to survive and then getting back to society, or at least his people.
His people, yeah.
And he makes it eventually after some crazy shit that happens to him, and also basically half dead at first in the deep winter of whatever Dakota. Yeah, present day Dakotas. Pretty crazy. They shot most of it or I think all of it in Canada, and yeah. And he makes it, and in the end, gets his revenge. Yeah. The thing is, at the core, it's a very brutal revenge movie, but at the same time, it's a depiction of how the white people came to the U.S. or to North America and just slaughtered. Not only themselves, because the French people also were there and they had like rivalries and stuff, but mostly Indians or Native Americans, and just completely took everything from them. Yeah. Raped them. Like there's some really tough scenes in that movie, and it's not a fun movie to watch, but it's
not really.
I love it. I love that movie so much because it's so immersive. It's so well done because it's shot on location outdoors. You can feel the cold and most of the shots.
Well, especially there's the one scene where he's hiding out, and then he has to like sneak away from people who would likely kill him if they found him.
Some Native Americans, they were following him,
and he had to just like back up into this ice cold fucking water. It's dead of winter, and you see this stream, and he just backs up into the stream, and you're like, fuck. Like it feels cold to watch him in the water. Yeah,
it's crazy. It's also crazy that the development of the Revenant began in August 2001. So that's essentially pre-production hell. And it
2001.
Yeah. The production was picked up by Park Chan-wook with Samuel L. Jackson in mind to star, and then Park later left the project, and then it was in hiatus again, stalled until 2010, and then in 2010, John Hillcoat was attached to direct the film with Christian Bale, maybe to star, but then Hillcoat left the project, and then was replaced by Alejandro Inarritu, and that was in 2011. And from 2011 to 2015, basically nothing really, or 2014, nothing really happened. But then Leonardo DiCaprio and Sean Penn were basically up for the lead roles. Leo got it, and
80-day schedule, shot chronologically. That's cool.
Yeah, very, very atypical. Yeah, and in 2012, Inarritu announced that this next one would be Birdman, which was also fantastic. We have not done Birdman yet, I think.
We have not.
And then he ended up winning the Academy Awards for Best Director and Best Original Screenplay. And then the next one was The Revenant, right after Birdman, basically. And yeah, crazy production. So they filmed in December, extended... So they planned to, they began filming in October 2014 and extended through December, the shoot. And they shot, that's the thing that I most love about the movie. They shot most of it, or all of it, using natural light.
They only had a few hours every day to shoot, so they had to plan perfectly what they were going to do.
Yep.
The other thing I saw is that they were behind schedule, and the snow melted during the location shoot in Canada before filming was done. And so they had to relocate to southern Argentina to finish the rest of it.
Yeah, and some of the waterfall scenes were filmed in Montana, and yeah, some crazy outdoor stuff. Like something that, first of all, like it's a Western. At the core, it's a Western, but it's not really, because it's very atypical to a Western because of a lot of ways. But I just love the gritty filmmaking in that. Like when he crawls through the mud, he crawls through the fucking mud.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a fucking set. It's not a set piece. It's not indoors somewhere where it's warm.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fucking snow on the ground and he's crawling through the cold, dirty mud. And that and so many other scenes, you can feel the gripping cold, and then you see what they wear and you're like, how did they not get hypothermia all the time? And some of them almost did.
Yeah.
There was a lot of complaining about the difficulty filming. A lot of people quit or being fired. Crazy stuff.
I mean, it's in the trivia here. It says the director was insistent that computer-generated imagery not be used to enhance the film, stating, quote, "If we ended up in green screen with coffee and everybody having a good time, everybody will be happy, but most likely the film would be a piece of shit."
Yeah. I mean, DiCaprio stated that I can name 30 to 40 sequences that were some of the most difficult things I've ever had to do.
He said it was the hardest role that he's played.
Whether it's going in and out of frozen rivers or sleeping in an animal carcass or eating
the liver.
The liver. I was enduring freezing cold and possible hypothermia constantly. Yeah. Hardly lightly wrestled in or out on set to release tension while during filming. I mean, Hardy is a wrestler, so...
Yeah. Tom Hardy has stated that he does not read scripts.
Yeah, it's... And a lot of people have problems with that.
At one time, he was due to star in, and it's been redacted, so I don't know, he was supposed to star in something. He wanted to play a soldier in that film, but Leonardo DiCaprio begged him to read the script for this movie.
Oh.
Hardy read half the script and accepted the role.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people have a hard time with Hardy, how he prepares or works in terms of...
He's great, so
he's great, but
he does a great job.
You know, a lot of people like to rehearse in a certain way, and I assume that Hardy has a different process. So yeah, the portrayal of the Native American culture was very accurate. The filmmakers hired a lot of consultants and teamed up with 2 linguists to provide faithful, accurate, and Pawnee language lines for actors. And that alone I really like, because it doesn't feel like the whole native part is an afterthought. Actually, it's the they're not the enemies. There is no real enemy in the whole. I mean,
everyone's kind of each other's enemies. It feels like
Tom Hardy at the core is the enemy, but
you don't really feel, with the exception of the Pawnee tribe.
Yeah,
you don't really feel like anybody. It doesn't matter if they're Native American or French or American. Yeah. They're all kind of shit to each other. Yeah.
They're all not only trying to survive the harsh nature there, but then also trying to survive attacks from other tribes or other people. Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, just to give an idea of all of the shit that he did, chose to devour a raw slab of bison's liver, even though he's a vegetarian. He also had to learn to shoot a musket, build a fire, speak 2 Native American languages, Pawnee and Arikara. I hope I'm saying that right.
Yeah, Arikara.
And study with a doctor who specializes in ancient healing techniques. DiCaprio calls it the hardest performance of his career.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can...
Dedication right there.
The cinematography, I have to look up who the cinematographer was. The cinematography is one of the most beautiful things. And then the score, Emmanuel Lubezki. I mean, fucking legend. And he shot a lot of times they did a lot of longer shots, like long sequences. And he chose to shoot a lot of things on I think 16 millimeter lens, if I'm not wrong. Pretty sure it's a wide lens. And so to move closer, he had to move really close to the actors. But I feel like especially in those sequences, you become not only a spectator, you become a person who is there with the people. And it's so powerful. There's some scenes, they're so gripping and visceral.
Visceral. Visceral.
Visceral.
The visceral.
Visceral. Yeah. Thank you. And just pull you in. And for example, the scene where he saves the Native American woman from the French people, and then rides away with them shooting at him, and then the Indian tribe, the other Indian tribe, comes, and it's just, there's so many great scenes in the whole fucking movie, and the choice of lens and just how they shot it, and then again natural light, like to pull that off, what they did, it's insane, because you have to wait for the sun, you have to wait, it clears up. No rain, obviously. There are some scenes that are in rain, during rain or snow, but it's just it. They made it so much harder on themselves, but the end product is so. It's like, I feel like it's one of those movies that you can't really compare to other movies, like a one of a kind of, because there's so many things about it that are very unique. Yeah.
Maybe one more. I have a good trivia thing, and then maybe we do movie of the week.
Yeah.
So when Glass, which is Leonardo's character, battles the bear, he initially injures it with a gunshot wound to its left side and finally defeats it with multiple stab wounds. This is mirrored in the final showdown with Fitzgerald, which is Tom Hardy, in which Glass shoots him in his left shoulder but ultimately defeats him with a knife. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. He's the bear. That's kind of cool. One more thing, because
the bear.
I just have to...
Great show.
I just have to say the score was done by Ryuichi Sakamoto.
So good.
He died already 2 years ago, but like just putting the disc in and listening to the first few minutes in the menu, you just like, I get goosebumps just thinking about it.
So good.
It's so well done. It's like a lot of classical music, orchestra, and it's just one of the most beautiful scores in a movie, like, because that's also like, it's a polar opposite kind of. You have those, I mean, there are some very gripping scores, but you have those very hard topics and very not lightweight things in the movie, and then you have this very, I mean, obviously the very beautiful imagery, but then also the very like beautiful score. It's such a good, perfect combination. I love it so much. Okay, now let's go to movie of the week.
Movie of the week.
Okay, I mean, we watched a lot of movies. I don't even know where to start, but I would go back from today or from yesterday to last week. That would be the 10th. So we watched The Fantastic Four: First Steps. We watched The Mask, The Running Man, Roofman, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, and Logan Lucky.
Oh, we watched a lot of movies.
I would say Roofman.
I think I would agree with that.
Yeah. I like most of them. I love Logan Lucky. We watched Logan Lucky because kind of Roofman. I really like The Running Man. It gets a lot of shit right now, not from everybody, but from some people, and I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. Like, it was a very much old school action movie.
I thought it was well done. Like, it was funny, like really funny.
I mean, the end was a little janky. But
it's an action. I mean,
right.
I feel like you go into an action movie, you have certain expectations, and you can't have crazy high. I mean, there are some action movies, hands down, that really surprise you in terms of like, wow, this story's really fucking well thought out, or whatever. But I didn't have any issues with that movie. I thought it was fun. It was entertaining. The acting was great. It was funny.
No, it was also. The thing is, I don't know, a lot of people don't like him, but I really like. I don't know why, because typically I wouldn't like him, but I really like Glenn Powell.
I like him too.
Like, typically that would be an actor, like, he's so much in your face right now, which is not really true. He's not that many things. But he's such a cool dude. He seems so down to earth. He's funny. Like, he can do a lot of different things. He can do romantic comedy. He can be just funny. He can be an action movie. I really like him.
Yep.
And he's not the typical like show off guy. That's
Yeah.
what I like about him. He's not the typical like look how I'm built guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he's fucking cut in that movie.
Yep.
But he's not like a Chris Hemsworth or like just like massively unattainable shit, you know. He seems still kind of normal.
Yeah.
And I like that about him. Yeah, okay, but Roofman. Based on a real life story, the Roofman who cut holes in McDonald's restaurants and Targets, mostly Targets, and robbed them. And like early 2000s, and he broke out of the prison.
He got caught, was arrested, broke out of the prison,
and started a life living in a Toys R Us for a while
just kind of like waiting for people to forget who he was,
while maintaining or while dating someone, and also finding like his tribe kind of in like a church community.
Yeah, so crazy.
Channing Tatum, Kirsten Dunst, Ben Mendelsohn, Juno Temple, just to name a few. Like, great cast.
Yeah, really good cast.
The director is Derek Cianfrance, who did Blue Valentine, Place Beyond the Pines, just to name two. So great director, and the movie is fucking phenomenal.
It's really, really great. It's totally worth the watch. It's a really fun story, interesting story, kind of a sad story.
There are some very sad moments, but also very like he's such a general good guy. He's not like a bad guy. He just got
also kind of like, at least for me, stories like that always kind of piss me off in terms of the correctional, whatever, Department of Corrections system, just like how sentencing works for crimes is so outrageous to me. Like the amount of time that he gets versus some really horrendous crime. But
and it's so cool.
Really
what I
movie.
really, really liked about it was the ending. At the end, during the credits, you watched some interviews from the real people describing who he is,
like that interactions that they had with him, or people that he stole from.
they love him.
Yeah,
they genuinely love him. Obviously, they see his bad side. They see the problem that he had caused to businesses and stuff. But at the end, he's a good guy, and he never hurt anybody. He caused some damage, and obviously he stole money.
One person got hurt, but
but he seems to be a very nice guy, and I like that it reflects that he got basically kind of, because out of desperation, that's how it often is,
for his family,
into crime. That's how he felt was the only way to get out of it, or to maintain a life. And it's a great movie.
It's a great movie.
Channing Tatum just nails those very down to earth, real life human beings. Like, that's why I was like, Logan Lucky kind of is the same, feels like the kind of same thing, because it's also a heist movie, but then he at the core there's this blue collar worker who just gets treated wrongly by a lot of people, and at some point he's like, I don't want to hurt anybody, and I will maybe hurt someone like by stealing money, who doesn't really give a shit about money, and then also not keep it but spread it around and help people. And it's also a funny movie by Steven Soderbergh, who did the Oceans movies. So that's it.
Letterboxd?
Letterboxd Reviews. Sorry, I was totally forgetting about it.
There's a couple that I liked a lot. One was, bro, life ain't worth all this effort, I promise. Or this one might be my favorite. I skipped every shot of just trees /sky, and this movie was 1 hour long.
Yeah, I mean, but not really.
Not really, but I think it's funny.
I'm going through a lot in my life right now, but at least I'm not this dude.
This whole movie needs to take a chill pill.
Yeah.
It's interesting. The reviews are very mixed. Like, some people really like it, and some people are like,
yeah, I understand why. If you don't give a shit about cinematography, if you don't really give a shit about like how it was made, what it took them to be made.
Yeah.
And at the story at the core is not that interesting.
It's slow. It's a
It's a
slow-paced
slow-paced story.
It's not...
The payoff is worth it.
Yeah, totally.
But it's a slow story. It's a longer movie. It's almost 2.5 hours long. So I get why some people have a problem with that. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
I have one good 5-star
Okay.
Letterboxd review. If Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't win the Oscar, I will be more done than a white girl that went to Starbucks just to find out that they were all out of triple espresso mochaccino lattes.
Imagine we're waiting for Leo to win the Oscar, and then all of a sudden the bear wins it. Yeah. That's it, everybody. Have a good cup of coffee and enjoy the rest of your day, or tea, if you will. If you want to support us, head over to Patreon, where Joe is still only our favorite member.
Hi, Joe.
If you support us on Patreon, you not only get something from us, you can choose a movie, and there are some other perks. You can look at it. And please also subscribe on our YouTube, comment there, and like. And that's it.
That's it.
Bye.
Goodbye.